Okay, we are Daf Hashavua, Yudam Beis, Va'amar Levi. Va'amar Levi, let's try to finish the Amud today. Va'amar Levi, David Zemisaras B'Yodenu, Ma'avosenu. The following thing is a Masorah from our Avos. It's given over. Makom Aron Eina Min Amida, that the place of the Aron in the Kodesh HaKadoshim did not take up space from the Kodesh HaKadoshim. Tani Namiyachi. We learned this in the Brisa as well. Aron Sha'asa Moshe, the Aron that Moshe made, Yeshul Eser Amos L'chol Ruach. The Aron was situated in the Kodesh HaKadoshim. If you would have measured it, you would have found that there's 10 Amos at each way. If you would have measured from the Aron to the wall, it would have been 10 Amos. Aron, 10 Amos, front, back, right, left. Uksiv, and it also says, Ulfanei Advir, that in front of the partition, separating between the Kodesh and the Kodesh. The Kodesh HaKadoshim was Esrim Am Orach. It was Esrim Am. It was 20 Amos by 20 Amos. So therefore, there was a nace that it didn't take up any space. Okay. The pasuk says, it was 20 by 20. Now, the Brisa brings on one other pasuk, which is a little bit, the Mefarshim deal with it, whether or not we need it. Uksiv kanaf hakruv echad eser amos, that the kanaf of one kruv, of one of the kruvim that was on top of the Aron was eser amos, and the other one was eser amos, took up the whole area of the Aron, possibly. Uknaf akrov hoechad eser amos Aron. I'm sorry, Aron gufa hechav. So where was the Aron? Where did it take up space? Allah shramina b'nei sayomed. It was stood there with a nace, and it didn't take up space. Rabbi Yonasan. Now we get into Megillah. Rabbi Yonasan pasal b'schalai barshaza meyacha. Rabbi Yonasan, when he used to speak about the Megillah, he would start out with the following pasach la pischa. You would start out with the following opening lai parshasa to the topic of the Megillah meyacha. From here, from this pasuk. It says in the pasuk, in Melachim, it says, in Yeshayahu, it says, V'kamti aleim, I will rise on them. Hashem says, V'chratil Bavel, cut down Bavel. Shame, their name, Ushe'er, and their Usha'ar, and their relatives. V'nin, and their descendants, their sons, their descendants, V'nechet, and the next generation of descendants, the grandchildren, Num Hashem, says Hashem. What are all these things that Hashem's going to cut down? Shem Zaksav. This is the script of Bavel. She'ar, the relatives, Zelashon, this refers to their language. The Mefarshim explain that means the royal language. The language of Yavin is still around, but they're going to cut down the royal language, which Hashem did. Nin, Ze Malchus. This means the Malchus. Nin is the descendants, but it also can mean, Rashi says, Alashon Memshala. V'neched, and the grandchildren, or the next level of descendants, Zu Vashti. This was Vashti, who was a grandchild of the Nebuchadnezzar. I'm going to cut them down through her. Rabbi Shmuel Bar Nachmani Pasla Pislai Parshasa. Rabbi Shmuel Bar Nachmani also would open up his drush, his learning of the Megillah, and he would open up with a different pasuk, Me'elcha. It says, Tachas hanatzutz yala v'rosh, v'sachas hasirpad yala das. You recognize that pasuk? Tachas hanatzutz yala v'rosh, v'sachas hasirpad yala das. So that we lane on a fast day. And it says, instead of the natsutz, instead of the thorn, yala v'rosh, it'll come up of a rosh, a cypress, which will explain what it is. It's going to be Mordechai. V'sachas hasirpad, and instead of the sirpad, the nettle, which is like a plant that stings, that causes a stinging on a person. Yala adas, hadas will come up, Esther. So the Gemara is about to explain. Tachas hanatzutz, tachas means instead of the thorn. Who's the thorn? Tachas Haman Rasha. He's Haman Rasha. I'm sorry, Moshe. Sorry. We should have waited for you. I'm sorry. Okay, we'll get you. We'll get you at the end. We just missed a little. Tachas hanatzutz, tachas Haman Rasha. She'asa atzmo avodah. Haman made himself avodah zarah d'chsiv, like it's written in the pasuk v'chol natzutzim v'chol na'lulim, and the targum on v'chol na'lulim is all their base avodah zarah. So therefore, we learn out v'chol natzutzim also means the base of Avodah Zarah. The Maharsha is not so sure how that pasuk proves anything, but that's how they say that B'chan Alulim means base of Avodah Zarah. Also B'chan Atzus means Avodah Zarah. Yalav Arosh will become the head. Yalav Arosh, it'll come up a cypress, but it also means if you spell it differently, it means a rosh. They'll become the head. Zeh Mardechai. This is Mardechai shenikra rosh chal b'samim. That he became the head, l'chal b'samim, to all of the spices, to the good smelling spices. Shenemar, like it says in the pasuk, va'ata kachacha b'samim. Rosh, where Moshe, we're from the very wide lines on bottom, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 7 lines, 8 lines up. Shenemar, the second, we're here. Shenemar, va'ata kachara b'samim, and now take for yourself b'samim, rosh, the finest b'samim, marjrar, the pure b'samim of mar. That's a type of spice. Umatargaminon, and the targum of marjrar is mare dachi, a pure mari, a pure spice called mari. So Mardechai. So that's the allusion, that's the remez to Mardechai. So instead of Haman, the thorn will come up, marjrar, the Mardechai. Tachas aserpad, instead of the nettle, that plant. What is the nettle? What's that stinging plant? The prickly, the Tachas Vashti or Rasha. That's instead of Vashti. Bas Benosha Nebuchadnezzar, the daughter of the son of Nebuchadnezzar Rasha. Shesaraf Rafidas Beis Hashem, that she destroyed the resting place of Hashem. The Chsiv, like it says in the pasuk. How do we know that the Rafida means the resting place of Hashem? Rafidaso Zahav. When it speaks about the Kaporis on the Aron, it says there was a block of Rafidaso, whose resting place of the Shechina was Zav, was gold. So therefore we see that the resting place is called Rafidaso. So too the Beis Hamikdash that Nebuchadnezzar destroyed, the Nebuchadnezzar Russia destroyed, was Rafidas Beis Hashem. So therefore when it says Tachas Ha-Sirpad, Yale, when it says Tachas Ha-Sirpad, it means instead of Vashti, the grandchild of Nebuchadnezzar that burnt the Rafidas, Sirpad, that it burnt the Rafidas, the resting place of the Beis Hamikdash. So Siv Rafidas of Yaladas, who will come instead of Vashti. This is Hadas Zu Esther Atzadekes. It will come the myrtle, which is Esther Atzadekes. Shenikra Hadassah, she was called Hadassah. Shenemar Vayi Omenas Hadassah. That Mordechai, it says Mordechai reared. He brought up Hadassah. He brought her up from when she was little, when her parents died. So you see, the Gemara later is going to explain why Esther was called Hadassah. Vayel Hashem l'shem. The pasuk goes on further and says it'll be for Hashem for a name. Zu Mikra. This is Mikra Megillah that we call out. We read Barabim, and the Maharsha explains we say Hashem's name in the bracha, not in the Megillah, but Hashem's name is glorified through the brachas and the Mikra Megillah. La'os olam. It'll be as a os, for a sign, olam, forever. Lo yikares. It'll never be taken down. Eloi Purim. This is Purim, which we know is going to be around forever. Rabbi Shua ben Levi, a couple of more, 3 more minutes. Rabbi Shua ben Levi, Pasach Pischai Parshasa. He would open up the topic of Megillah with the following pasuk: Me'acha v'haya, and it'll be Kasher Shas Hashem Aleichem Leichem, when Hashem will. Not all the psukim in our Gemara is brought down exactly. Some of the girsos are changed. I'll just read it the way it is. V'hi Kasher Shas Hashem Aleichem, and just like Hashem will be happy aleichem on you, lehetiv, to do good eschem to you. Kain yasis le'ora eschem. Kain yasis. The Gemara is going to explain what that means. He will bring happiness le'ora eschem when bad things happen to you. The Gemara is going to explain what that means. So ask the Gemara. I'm sorry, we started early today without warning. Sorry. So it says, the pasuk says Hashem is going to be happy when bad things happen. How could that be? It says, Bitseis. The pasuk says, let's read it properly. Chavtes. Bitseis l'fnei acholot. Rashi explains that it means that Yoshaphat, it's talking about by Yoshaphat in Divrei Yomim, when he went out to fight on the Ammonim. Rashi says the Gavonim also. It's questionable in the Girsa if it was also the Givonim. But when Yoshaphat sent out the army, but he sent out running in front of the army people that would sing Shira to Hashem for the future winning a war. Va'omrim, and they said, Hodu Lashem ki olam chasto. What's missing from the words? Hodu Lashem ki olam chasto. Kitov. It's missing kitov. Amar Rabbi Yochanan. Ne'ma lo ne'emar kitov. Why doesn't it say kitov? Vodazu, when we thanked Hashem for the war. Kitov, it's good. Hashem is not happy with the downfall of the Shorim. He'd rather they do tshuva. Rabbi Yochanan, it says, why does it say by the Yamsuf, below Karav Zel Zeh Kol Halayla? It says, what do the Malachim, how do they sing Shira? The Kara Zeh El Zeh V'Yomar. That means that's the way they sing Shira. And it says by the Yamsuf, below Karav Zeh El Zeh Kol Halayla. They didn't do Karav Zeh. It's a hint that they didn't sing Shira the whole night. So what does that mean? The Malach wanted to sing Shira. Big Shu Malach Yisharts. Lomer Shira to say Shira. Amar Kadosh Baruch Hu. Kadosh Baruch Hu said, Maseh Yodai Tovim Bayam. My handiwork is drowning in the Yam. Ba'atam Omer Shira. You're going to say Shira. Amar Rabbi Lazar. Amar Rabbi Lazar. And that Rabbi Lazar just said, who ain't a sus? Hashem isn't happy. Aval Acheir Mesis. He makes others who fight, who take us down, our enemies, he makes them be happy when they take us down, so that they will be, that even though Hashem it was his will that we should go down and we should have punishment, but when they become happy, when they take us down, that they'll be punished for it. So therefore, Acher Mesis, he causes others to be happy. V'dikanami, and we could deduce this to Chsiv, like it says in the Pasuk, Kain Yosis, he makes happiness. V'lo Chsiv Yosus, that he is happy. Shema Mina, that he causes our enemies to be happy when they take us down. So then the pasuk continues and says as follows. The pasuk says, Shema Mina, Rav Abba Bar Kahana pasuk la piskalai parshasa. Rav Abba Bar Kahana would open up with the following mehacha from here. La Adam shetov l'fanav, that a person shetov l'fanav, that he's good in front of Hashem. Nasan chachma v'das v'simcha. He gives chachma v'das v'simcha. Zeh Mordechai HaTzadik. This is Mordechai HaTzadik. V'lachote nasan inyan, and for the chote, the sinners, nasan inyan, he gives the idea less of v'lichnos, to gather in riches, to gather v'lichnos and take in riches. Who is that? Zeh Haman. Why does he give them an idea? Lasis to give l'tov l'fnei Elokim, to give them to those that are good in front of Hashem. Zeh Mordechai v'Esther. This is Mordechai v'Esther. The Chsiv, like it's written in the pasuk, Vatasam Esther es Mordechai al Beis Haman, and Esther gave Mordechai to the Beis Haman. He gave Mordechai the Beis Haman. One more line. Rabba Bar Ofaran pasuk al Pisklai Parshaza. Rabba Bar Ofaran opened up with the following mehacha. It says, Hashem says, V'samti kisi be'elam. I will place my throne in Elam, v'avati misham, and I'll destroy their melech v'sarim. So what does that mean? Rashi explains that in Shushan Abira was in Elam, and that's where the Achashverosh's throne was, and he's going to destroy from their melech v'sarim kingship, and princes. Who's the kingship? Melech, Zeh Vashti, v'sarim, Zeh Haman, v'aseres bana.